Well, the title speaks for itself. Perfectionism sucks. We know it, and it's tiring as F. So, I wanted to talk about this because it's coming up a lot for me in regards of like exposing kind of feels like a negative word, but exposing myself on social media, and as well as taking time for my hobbies. And perfectionism comes up like, how can I describe it, like tentacles trying to keep you from doing things. It's weird. Anyway, it comes up especially when you feel like you want to do something for real, but there's this inner voice stopping you from going for it because it thinks that maybe you will suck at it, you won't be good at it, you will make a lot of mistakes, you will fail. Like all those internal voices telling you no, no, no. When in reality you want to do it, you want to go for it. And the thing is, these thoughts come from our brain, which we are in control of. We are in control of our own thoughts, right? The thing is, sometimes you won't even start something because you know you won't be good straight away. Perfectionism wants you to be good right from the start, which is kind of impossible because you will have to make some errors. You will mess up, you will fail a little bit, you will encounter bumps on the road along the way for you to learn. Those are lessons. Excuse me. Those are lessons for you to learn, to grow, to evolve in whatever you're doing, in whatever you want to do. So perfectionism might stop you right from the start, might want you to give up in the middle, or might want you to give up right when you're about to reach a huge achievement. It depends, right? Everyone experiences perfectionism in various ways, but I think like the most common thing of course is the thoughts. And an example that I can give you is, well, learning the violin. During practice, I have certain goals that I want to reach or a few objectives that I want to tick off. And the thing is, with the violin, you have to work on the intonation like a lot. And sometimes when I'm playing and I feel like my intonation isn't good, it starts kicking in the fact that, oh my god, I'm not playing in tune, therefore I suck, therefore why am I playing, therefore I should just give up, therefore I just give back the violin and stop playing altogether. That happened mostly at the beginning, but the more I went on, like now it's been a little over a year I've been playing, just past my anniversary, but I'm still going for it. And it's funny because it's like you're fighting with your own self, which shouldn't be like that at all. It shouldn't feel like a fight because you are worthy of doing whatever you love without that stupid voice telling you that you're not good enough. Or it can also stem from childhood, from school, from family members telling you that you're not good enough and stuff like that. It can come from trauma. And another example I can give you is I struggle a lot in school. Like school, elementary and middle school were my worst years, straight up. Well, mostly middle school. But they give us feedback each semester. At the end of each semester, we have 2 semesters here in Switzerland. And I was reading again my feedbacks from those times, and the teachers, basically like 8 or 9 out of 10, they were saying basically the same thing over and over again, that I was distracted, I was talking too much, that if I gave a little bit more effort, I would be reaching at least a discrete note, a discrete grade, and that I had to apply, and that I had to communicate more, I had to speak up more, I had to.
Shut up! Oh my God, I don't care!
Many things. And I realized how that rewired my brain into thinking that I had to give more than I actually can, or that I have to surpass my own limit, when in reality sometimes you just need support for that, right? And that can actually have what's the word I'm looking for, consequences in the future, in my adult life. I switched pronouns. Anyway, well, yeah, that's basically how messed up it can get. Perfectionism also might come up with I have to be the best, I have to be great, I have to know everything right from the start, and if I don't learn everything in my first week, it's not worth it. And these are real thoughts that come up in my head, especially when I start something new. I'm like, it's so overwhelming, there are so many informations that I want to know everything all at once, even though it's gonna like be really overwhelming. And the thing is to just chill, like tell yourself chill. It's a journey. It's not like I'm gonna pick up everything right from the start. It's not like I'm gonna be a world championship or a Olympic winner right from the start, which is not even what I want, you know, because society but we are in a society where competition is seen as the standard. Like we have to compete with each other. See the the corporate world where you have to, I don't know, earn or achievements. No, that's weird. What's the word I'm looking for? Achieve continuously to be on top, and if you're not, you're gonna be degraded. Is that a word? I don't know. So it's like, for me, sometimes it kicks in the comparison part. It's like, well, if you're not as good as them, then what's the point of picking that thing up? If you're not gonna surpass that person who is like a great they're very skilled at that particular thing, then what's the point? You see, it's all this BS going on, and it is tiring. I don't know if it's ever gonna pass, but I feel like the more you don't listen, the better it is. And the more you keep doing whatever it is that you're doing without listening to them and stopping you, let them stop you, the better it gets, you know. And there's gonna be ups and downs, of course. Duh. It's as well like, if I compare myself to the greatest violinists out there, well, then what's the point in continuing playing the violin? But that's not the point. I play because I love it. I play because I want to be able to play my favorite songs. So it's all about what's the reason. Why? The why for you. It's not like the why for someone else, or the why to be validated, to be accepted, to be great and skilled at a specific passion or hobby so that people can accept you. No, it's all about because it makes you happy. It's because it's you. So yeah, perfectionism sucks. Anyway, so what I wanted to give a few tips. Of course, these can work while they might not work. You know, it's all about you experimenting with things. I recently watched a video, a really good video that I will link in the description box. It was called, I think, like Stop Watching Self-Improvement Videos or something like that. And this guy was saying how all those people preaching about self-improvement practices and abilities, skills, whatever, might not really apply for you, even if you watch tons of them. It's all about learning a little bit from each, trying it out, seeing what works for you, experimenting, as I said. So try. I've been doing this. I try a lot and see what works, see what doesn't. So I don't know how many tips, but I will just talk about them. First one is about the thoughts that come up. Straight up, when they come up, stop. You stop. You realize what's going on. What's the inner voice telling you about what you're doing. And don't engage with them. It's all about like seeing them. And sometimes I talk out loud, or I just think about telling my brain, not now, brain, not now. Now's not the time. Or I will just try to sit in silence and see my thoughts. Like not see, but perceive my thoughts and say, okay, this is coming up, but it's not true, isn't it? Is it? It's not true, right? So I stop and listen. Just listen. And sometimes it might take time to develop this, but on the long run, it will work. Maybe. As I said, not everything works for everyone. But yeah. And yeah, slowing down as well when these thoughts come up, slowing down. And either, I have my notes here because I know I'm gonna forget. Anyway. What did I want to say? Yeah, slowing down. And another tip is whatever you're doing, when those thoughts come up, you either slow down, take deep breath, and just reconnect with yourself. You literally stop and go and do another thing, or go and relax, and you can come back to it later when you're more in alignment, or you literally stop it and you just try again tomorrow. You know, there's always tomorrow, or there's always later in the day, during the day. You know, it depends. The thing is, I've noticed that when I started noticing these thoughts, the self-criticism that might constantly be at the back of your head, ready to kick in and kick your butt, it gets better. I mean, I'm still a perfectionistic biatch, especially when it comes to YouTube videos. I feel like every video is a mess. It's not good. It's not gonna get views. People are not gonna really get the message. And the editing is gonna suck. And I'm not good at editing. And like literally all these thoughts. And while these thoughts are coming up when I'm editing, but I'm still editing and I'm still not gonna listen to those voices. I'm still gonna post the video. And I think that's gonna help you break that wall, those annoying mother effing thoughts that you just wanna punch in the face, which would literally be like punching yourself in the face. So yeah, don't do that. The thing is, continuing doing whatever it is, even though there are all those thoughts stopping you. And also, you gotta be okay with messing up, with getting stuck. Getting stuck, I see it now under a different perspective, because it helps you realize that maybe you need to change your perspective. You need to look it at a different angle. A change in the routine, something new to ignite, maybe reignite the fire. That's why also probably people give up. It's because we are at a stalling point and we think there's no more. I don't know why I speak from you to we, but anyway. We get to a stalling point and we think there's no more to learn, or there's no more knowledge to be acquired. But that's not the truth. It's just, I feel like maybe taking a pause or literally reflecting about it, or you just go about your day and see what pops up. Sometimes it's when we least think about things that we get the ideas. So I hope this was helpful in some way. Remember that it's your journey, it's you learning, it's your path, it's your own fun ride. Maybe wild sometimes, but enjoy it. Enjoy the achievements, enjoy the failures, enjoy the mistakes, enjoy the new knowledge. Enjoy. Have fun. Especially when it gets too serious. So hold on. Where's my curious kid inside of you? Where's the curiosity that you had at the beginning? Did you eat blah blah? Like that meme. Anyway.
Have you ever had a dream that you do?
The curious kid that has that excitement about learning. Remember the fun. The fun is important. Well, I'm gonna stop it here, and let me know your thoughts or how you deal with perfectionism. Would love. My God, I would love to know. Thank you so much, and see you.